Let's talk about this Singleton case here. He was just arraigned in court today.
He was. The case, of course, stems from a shooting that occurred last year on Enchanted Drive. We have been actively searching, when I say we, the Vicksburg Police Department primarily, has been actively searching for the perpetrator of that crime for a while now. They have now identified this defendant as the person who committed that act. We had to go through the United States Marshal Service to try to locate him because he's got prior residences in Memphis, Greenville, different places. And so they notified the United States Marshal Services, and my understanding is that the defendant turned himself in to the police department up in Greenwood or Greenville and has been transported back here for his initial appearance.
What was his bond set at today, or if it was one?
We asked that the court deny bond today. He is actually out on bond for a murder and an aggravated assault out of Holmes County from last year. And Article 3, Section 29 of the Mississippi Constitution allows us to hold individuals without bond under certain circumstances, and that being one of them. If he has if he's out on prior bond at the time that he commits this crime, then we can ask the court to hold him without bond, and we did that today, and the court obliged us on that and held him without bond.
Now, D.A. Smith, what message do you want to send to people in this community after today in court?
Well, it appears, especially since Chief Jones and Chief Kimball, Deputy Chief Kimball, have come on board, as well as other individuals down at the Vicksburg Police Department, it appears they've put an active emphasis on making sure that we get some of these older cases solved. And so that, I guess, is what I would put out there is that if you commit a crime in Vicksburg, it appears that they're going to pull out all the stops to try to find out who you are and make sure that you're in jail.
Anything else you want to add?
I really can't say much about it this time. It's a very preliminary case, and I don't want to get into any of the facts of the case because it's an ongoing investigation. But I just commend again the Vicksburg Police Department for the actions they took to identify this defendant, because they did, I will say, they did some extra footwork on this one that seemed to have a reward with it, the reward of finding out who the perpetrator was. And so I just want to commend them and the actions that they have taken down there and continue to take.